Hey, hey. Hello, everybody. Thank you for staying up with me. And I say staying up like it's really late, but for me, I told y'all yesterday after the kids go to bed, I hit the bed too. Like that's how I get up early in the morning. So I was struggling a bit this morning because I stayed up with you all last night, but I'm committed to this. I am here for the cause. So hey, y'all. If you do not know me, I'm Carlisha Bradley. I'm the founder and CEO of Amplify for Women. I'm a high performance women's leadership coach. I am a former educator. I'm a social impact leader who has worked in over 23 countries. I've gone from the classroom to the boardroom, serving on the Oklahoma State Board of Education, overseeing K 12 instruction for over 700,000 students in the state of Oklahoma. But I have also led in organizations that required for me to be an influencer, to lead for change in nuanced ways. I have built a startup organization, Amplify for Women, which is a leadership consulting firm that serves at the intersection of personal branding, public speaking, and transformational leadership. And in this work, I'm really proud to say that since we founded this organization in 2020, we have been able to serve our clients who have collectively gained over $1 million dollars in salary increases, public speaking revenue, and business investments. So we are seeing not only, financial gain in their lives, yes, but what makes me even more proud are the legacy building moves that they're making. This work that we're doing is not only changing the trajectory of their own lives, but their families for generations. And today I get to talk about one of my favorite clients. I just love the space in which she leads from, the purity of her journey. And I love getting to share this story. Hopefully, I'll grab her and hop on a live together so that you all can learn more about her and the work that she does. But I'll start by saying, when I first got into a coaching relationship with her, it was really one of those conversations, how we unpacked yesterday, this conversation of what got you here won't get you there. For many of us, we're excited about the possibility of a next role or position. And we believe that the same things that we've been doing, the same way that we've been working, is going to be what serves us at the next level. And this former client of mine is a case study story of what happens at all of these different levels and how to prepare on the journey. And so when we started working together, she was in, a very entry to not quite in the management level role, but an individual contributor position within an organization. She was at a place in her life where she realized, like, I am not living on purpose. I know that there is something more for me. I'm ready to step out, but I'm not really sure if I have what it takes. I'm not really sure if I'm qualified enough to apply for these jobs. She knew and had listings of opportunities, but she was praying and hoping and wishing that there was a sign that was going to come to tell her this is for you. And I guess I was that sign, because one thing about it is when we are sitting there on the fence and going through the checklist of, can I even put my name in the hat? My constant response is yes. The worst thing that you're going to hear is no. And when she got over that fear and began to apply, not only did she begin to apply, but she was in the Elevate cohort and she was getting tools and resources to support her in sharing and crafting her signature story. When she went into these interviews, it was less about, who do I need to show up and be, and more about how do I showcase who I am? How do I master my message, voice my value, and present with confidence and clarity about who I am, what I bring to the table, why I'm deeply connected to this work, and what about my lived experience, my perspective, and my values makes me the best candidate for the job. And as she began to show up authentically, on purpose, and able to articulate all of the amazing work that she had done. Because here's the thing, y'all, I talk to a lot of women who are doubting if they're qualified, doubting if they have what it takes. And you all have more accomplishments in your roles that you have yet to quantify, that you have not documented, that you've not been keeping track of. But when you sit in interviews, you are ready to give all of the accolades to the team versus owning the fact that you led them to those results. That was your strategy. That was your guidance. That was your late nights and hard work. When we are able to articulate and voice our value, the game changes. And it did for her. She saw doors continue to open, and she found herself in a position of saying, you know what? While this offer is great, like I understand my value in this space and I'm going to negotiate. She negotiated her next steps and her salary. And there were some opportunities that she chose to walk away from because she finally switched and mastered her mindset in understanding that not only was she more than enough, she had so much more to offer that she had never taken the time to step back to package and to see. So, as this step on her journey, as she moved from entry level to management to senior management, now she was swimming in a different pond. This was, when we continued in our coaching relationships, things are looking different. I am moving along on this path and I'm really understanding the different layers of where I talked to you guys about executive presence. I talked to you about how the bottom layer is your character, that second layer is your confidence. This third layer is how you communicate, and the highest layer is connection. So, what happens when she's now leading in a space? She's mastering her message. She's able to voice her value, but she's having to connect with leaders and boards and teams in ways to influence moving the work forward. And in some cases, they didn't share the same values. They didn't see things the same way. She's navigating in a new landscape and space. And that is when I was able to implement even more principles from adaptive leadership. And that is not necessarily the technical skills, but how do you assess the situation? How do you leverage relationships? How do you utilize connection and communication to move forward towards a shared goal? That was the next level of our coaching together. And as she continued to win over the hearts and minds of not only her team, but community members, she was someone who was constantly living out her values. She was constantly someone who could speak not only to the impact of what she was leading, but the heart of the work. Her heart was pure. She continued to be irresistible to promote, to work with, to want to partner with, and I watched her career trajectory take off. Once she began to master her mindset and move through these levels, was it easy? Absolutely not. But when I see her now as an executive social impact leader, she is the top in the organization and the company. As I see her, I could not think of a better person to lead this work. It's so deeply connected to who she is. Her lived experience matters, her voice, her background, the work and accomplishments that built her up to this date. But she's also someone who continues to open doors for others to go behind her. And that is the heart of the Elevate cohort. It is about supporting women to really see what's already right inside of you, to unlock the message, to be able to master how you articulate your value and support you in how you can present with power, how you move from entry level to executive level, how we get your message all the way on the main stage into even the one-on-one conversations that allow for people to connect and engage with who you are and what you have to offer to give to this world. I am immensely grateful to get to do this work. We are launching another Elevate cohort very soon, and applications are closing. And I want for you to be able to apply. So I'm going to give you a little bit of information about how you access the application, what those steps are. The Elevate cohort is a 3-month experience. It's an intense leadership coaching and development experience designed for women who are either in positions where you're in the spotlight or you're looking to step into roles where you're ready to move from behind the scenes, stepping into the spotlight. You want to master your public speaking, you want to examine your personal brand, and you want to be someone who embodies the traits to be able to be a transformational leader. You want to connect in nuanced ways. You want to give your gift out into the world. And you're tired of looking at programs that will teach you theory or will tell you, this method that it's not really aligned to who you are. And the folks that you've seen who went down that path, they didn't necessarily share your background or have the same experiences as you. And you're wondering, is this going to work? Is this for me? I've tried to fit into other people's blueprints. Where is something that is tangible that I can use right now that is customized just for me? And if that is you, and if that is what you're looking for, I encourage you to apply for the Elevate cohort. You get to go on this journey with me as your coach, taking you and guiding you through the process, supporting you in shaping your narrative, also supporting you in building your professional brand, growing as a thought leader and a public speaker, but also really rooting yourself in that connection between your personal and professional values, showing up authentically, realizing that what you have is all you need, and bringing that to the table fully, and doing it all in a community of game changing women. So, if that is you, if you are interested, you can click the link in this video or you can DM me for more information so that you can sign up. After you complete the application, it allows for you to book a time for us to talk. The reason why I talk to you, I know some people are like, I don't want to get on the phone. Just tell me what it is. I don't want to get on the phone. But the reason why we talk is for me to learn more about where you are, what you're looking for, and to ensure that this is the right fit for you. There is a process because I am very intentional about curating a community that will grow and thrive together. I'm not here just to grab up everybody as clients. I may not be for you, you may not be for me, but we get a chance to talk to each other and I get to support you through where you are in your thinking and your goal setting, even before you're in a program with me. So go ahead and complete the application. Sign up for a time for us to talk. I've added additional times because you guys have been booking them out. So I did put some additional times on there. If for some reason you go through the process and you're like, I can't find a time on here for us to talk, shoot me a DM and we can work something out. But I will see you all for my final video in this series tomorrow night, same time, same place. See you soon.